It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the focus is on Jacoby Myers. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Raiders and the Buccaneers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Can you imagine going 2 straight months without winning a game and still trying to hold it together? They've got to find some inspiration somewhere that can lead them to a victory.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. The Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading them out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. And now as we get toward the home stretch here, the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Abdullah to return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders for their opening drive, and at the helm in his first year in silver and black, 6th season overall, Gardner Minshew.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to... Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48, a gain of just 1. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. So they escape, so to... Maintaining the football defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game: 10 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Here's Mayfield.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Mayfield.
He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mayfield looks to throw.
That's complete to Palmer.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. The tight end in motion right.
Once again, it's Irvin.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
That is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To throw, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
Jamal Agnew.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
He goes underneath to Abdullah. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Bootlegging out here, Ritter. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Madison. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Going play action. Ritter.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Running from the shotgun with Madison.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ritter off the play fake. Mayer there to bring it in. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Ritter now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
Now a give to Madison.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Ritter.
Over the middle, complete. That's Turner. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Madison diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4. A first carry for Rachaad White. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Mayfield now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game. Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ridder to throw it.
He completes it to Abdullah. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Going to run with Madison again. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Ridder with it after the play fake.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Back to throw, Ridder.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will knot us up at 10. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
right at the 30.
They'll start here with a handoff to White.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Now a give, Irving running right.
And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play, and a Buccaneer first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 35.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1. What's that?
They'll try and run here with Irving.
Stays on his feet.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. In motion left goes a tight end.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Broken tackle. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it.
Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion is Agnew.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Trey Palmer.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs have moved out in front. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
On play action, here's Ritter. This goes out wide from Madison.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ritter. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Agnew now to return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
He'll find McMillan here.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Man in motion is Agnew.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Mayfield.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun, Mayfield.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ritter back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders. Ritter will set up to throw it. Caught by Turner. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Madison to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the delay, this is Abdullah. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Man in motion is Agnew. To throw, Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield now from the 50. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
Hey, come on, alert! Come on, alert! 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16.
Hey, alert 33. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mayfield down. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ridder to throw it. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ridder now. Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get them.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Ridder. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Turner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2nd and 9. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That one goes for 24 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a give to Madison. And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Madison. And some strong running. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ridder now looking to throw it this time. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Madison on the toss. Madison. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. Man in motion is Agnew. Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Baker going to give it to Irving. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Ritter. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Ritter. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Ritter. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs' 24. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Ritter with it after the play fake. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Here's a give to Madison running right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible.
But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Mayfield.
He gets it over the middle to Palmer.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. They'll send the tight end in motion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
Mayfield looks to throw.
That's taken in by Palmer.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Mayfield to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They run out of the gun with Irving.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Handoff running left, Irving.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bucky Irving, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touch. Ritter has it knocked down.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mayfield now.
That is caught.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
To Trey Palmer. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Irving is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Tampa Bay, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. It's week 15 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Alexander Mattison. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Raiders and the Falcons on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but you can see it in their body language. This is not a team that is organized and been ready to play.
So the Falcons make their way out behind their new quarterback for 2024, signed back in March, the veteran Kirk Cousins.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And here are the key inactives for this one, Charles. And as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but well, that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong, but the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Cousins.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by sixth-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a sixth-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
First carry now for Alexander Mattison.
And the defense closes quickly there and will get maybe a yard to the 33. 3rd and 5. Ridder to throw it.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Ridder now. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing is Cousins.
That's to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney.
First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Going play action. Ritter. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ritter will set up to throw it. That's to Bowers once again.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here's Madison running on 1st down.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Another carry now for Madison. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here's Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
They'll run with Madison.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. 2nd down and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Alexander Madison, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. And shutting him off down open field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Cousins now.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Again, it's Cousins. And it'll be intercepted.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Abdullah.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. The Raiders at 2-11 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that has not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to run with Madison again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 87 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. Ritter back to throw.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Madison running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Cousins sets up the screen to Robinson. Oh, some strong running. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Now Cousins. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll throw again. Cousins. Got an open man. It's McCloud. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Throwing, Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Cousins to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To the air again, it's Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to it after the pick six. Cousins.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing is Cousins.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
To throw is Cousins. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Cousins. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. To throw, Cousins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Cousins again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, rather look at the defense. They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Ridder from the gun. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
To the air again, it's Ridder. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Ridder. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here's Ridder.
He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
On the delay, this is Abdullah. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ridder to throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Ridder now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
They go play action. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a give to Madison. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Ridder. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Madison. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Going play action. Ridder. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run it with Madison. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Falcons' 15-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Again, Madison.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Cousins. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack. Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to throw, Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
In motion goes the tight end.
Going on the ground with Madison.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Back. Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A give up the gut to Abdullah. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, Abdullah.
Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
13 yards on the play. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Abdullah running right. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, Abdullah. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amir Abdullah taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Raiders, it's just their 3rd win on the campaign as they move to 3-11 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.